Well, thank you, one and all. Welcome back to Green Acres, the place for me. So we are now in part 2 of Anno 2070 Let's Play walkthrough. Basically, this is more of a tutorial walkthrough than a Let's Play, but I'm going to combine them into a couple different things here. So in our last episode, we got our city center. And what you want to do with your city center is basically click this button here that's going to stop ascension rights. Now, ascension rights is basically your people's ability to upgrade to the next level. And they will go from tycoon workers into tycoon employees. And they're going to want more resources. They're going to want more things. So before you want to allow your people to upgrade to the next level, they're going to need all their needs satisfied. So they're not going to do that quite yet. The other thing to keep in mind is up here in the top is their tax rate.
Oh, the hard work.
If you have it on this tax rate,
everything else is going great.
It'll basically allow them to upgrade. If you put it on this level here, the light green, they're going to move in, but they're not going to upgrade to the next level. And then obviously if you go to the yellow, they're going to neither move in nor leave, so you won't have anybody come in or out. And this is kind of a good level for us because if we pick our city center right now, we've got maximum number of people. Everybody's happy. So we might as well tax them.
Production breakdown.
So our production breakdown here. What's our production breakdown? Basically, these facilities are waiting for their alcohol to come get picked up. And our warehouse here, our depot, isn't picking them up quite fast enough. So that's okay for us. But you can see this is what we built earlier was our alcohol facilities.
We're trying to make the best of the situation.
You can see that they're very happy with their food needs, their community needs, their drink needs. Now, all these needs need to be at a certain level before they'll upgrade. Now, what we can do is, now that we have a few building modules, we have to plan out and think about what we want to do, because each house, when it upgrades, or each house that we build, is going to take some of our building modules. We need our ship.
It is defective. Actually, I wanted to go somewhere completely different.
Yes, great. Alright, so what are you doing?
Old ships, I know.
Oh, that's your ship. Where's our ship?
It just takes a little longer.
Where is our ship? You can always find your ship down here in the bottom left-hand corner. Okay, so find us some more people. And again, we're just shift-clicking to give him a bunch of routes to go on. Okay. So this is going out and picking up our alcohol. So there, if you click on any of your warehouses or depots, it kind of shows you. In this case, we have fish. We got 19 fish. We got 6 alcohol. And the thing is to keep these numbers going up as opposed to going down. Now, what some people don't realize is when these guys upgrade to the next level, and they become from workers to when they go from workers to employees, they're still going to have the same needs as they have now. They're just going to want more needs as well. So you have to keep your fish up, you have to keep your alcohol up, and you have to get new resources for the new people. So you want to make sure you have plenty of alcohol, plenty of fish, so when these guys upgrade to the next level, they're going to want these items as well, but they're going to have other needs. And to get these guys to upgrade, we also are going to need more of them. So you have to make sure you have plenty of your base resources. I don't want to waste all of our building blocks on... In fact, what I am going to do is I'm going to show you, I'm going to build this guy back here just to show you that he's not going to be happy.
Some are already
He's got no community.
And I'm out of here soon myself.
He's got no community because he's not on a road. Now, I could build a road to him, but you got to make sure all your guys are built on a road. Or you build a road to them, either way. Oops. So that'll be enough people to upgrade, have them happy and upgrade them You can click on your city center. You can see now we're going to have 168. And that's what we need to get. We need 144 tycoon workers before they're going to want entertainment. So we're going to give them entertainment here in a minute. Now this entertainment is going to cost us some building modules as well. So hopefully our building modules will start to come in. And if we click on it, you can see that it's got 5 granulates and it's churning them as fast as it can, and it's going to make a building block here eventually. So hopefully we'll see our building blocks go up. Next thing we have to worry about is tools, and then all of the resources the next level of guys are going to need. The other thing we have to worry about is actually exploring out and getting some of these other islands that we're going to need some of the resources on before some of the other AI players do. This is a nice big island. We could put vegetables over here. We're going to need vegetables, wheat, corn. What's this island up here? This is vegetables, fruit, sugar beets.
Unknown coast.
So we found another island. That's good. Let's see what this one is. This has got vegetables, wheat, and fruit. Vegetables, wheat, corn. This one down here has got truffles, wine, and vegetables. And some of these are better late game resources than they are early game resources. But once the old Eden Initiative, here's our little island. If we look at the Eden Initiative, pretty little elfy village there, as I like to call it. If you like playing really pretty setups and you're all worried about the environment and the eco balance and all that, then you definitely want to try the Eden Initiative. They got some really nice looking buildings and such. In fact, you can hit your F1 button. It'll take you into a like a postcard view that you can get right down and check out your village, take screenshots, whatever you want to do. Hit F1 to get out of that mode. Okay, there should be some more AI players out there. We just haven't found them yet with our ship, because we need to get some more resources here. In the beginning of the game, I would definitely recommend you get plenty of money. Definitely, if you run across building modules and tools, pick them up. You can see this other number here is our eco balance. The worse your eco balance gets, the more problems you're going to have with items that grow. So like, for example, our rice paddies here are going to have problems. And in fact, here we go. This island's negative eco balance lowers productivity to 99%. So the max it's going to be is 99%. So you can see that our eco balance has affected that. And we do have a Senate effect. If you watch my original video, there is a Senate effect right now going on that ecological effects are minus 30%. So actually that's important to get in and vote on the Senate effects in the World Council. And you can see that our little coal extractor there, let's see how much coal we actually have. We don't actually have any coal. We're not storing any coal. So this is just making enough coal to give us enough energy. Right now we got 55 energy, plenty of energy right now. But eventually we're going to need another one of these, or we're going to have to build coal mines. And if we click on your mine here, you can see that if we build a coal mine there, iron mine, a limestone mine, and a copper mine, how much each of those different resources. Okay, well, we haven't met everybody, I know that. There's other people out there to meet. So our fish, we got plenty of fish, and you want to monitor and watch, is this stuff going up or down? So we did add a bunch of new players, or new people. So we're now up to 119, and they're still moving in of 168. So we'll build a few more of these buildings here. Don't forget, we got to connect these guys with the road. Oh, I did it again. For some reason that spot is tricky for me. Alright, now we need to build a road to keep these guys happy. Happy? Yes, 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 yes. Good. Glad you're happy. And we denied their ascension rights. The important part of that is to do ascension rights, to move up to the next level, you have to have the resources for the buildings to upgrade. And I think it's like one tool and one building module. And you also have to have plenty of extra supplies. Like I was saying, we're going to need more more alcohol, and we're going to need more fish eventually. Our building modules just aren't doing it, are they? We need more of these suckers. And this is one of the important things in the beginning of our building modules. So we're definitely going to crank up these guys if we can.
Game saved.
And is this guy waiting? Let's see if we're waiting. If we're getting granulates, and this is easy to tell. These guys are making the granulates. The granulates are getting picked up and brought over here. So an easy way to see if we have too many of these buildings and not enough of these is to look at your main depot. And you can see that we just have granulates sitting here in our depot. And we're not producing anything with these granulates. So what that's telling me is we need another one of these facilities so that when the granulates get there, they come into the facility right away. So we're going to build another one of these guys. And there we go. Coal station's working 100%, just getting enough coal to give us energy. So that right now that's all good. This got a little bit of a breakdown here because it's just waiting on picking this stuff up. In fact, maybe what we ought to do is just build a road here. Oops, come on, there we go. Now we can pick up from either one of these buildings just by using that little side road there. There we go. Now it should be a little happier. Okay, how many people do we have? We have 126. So remember, we need to have how many people for the casino? We need 144. And you can see right now, if we click on our worker, they got plenty of food, good, 100% satisfied, community satisfied, drink satisfied, and when we get to 144, they're going to need activity. And then once all these needs are met, and they're at 100%, or close to 100%, then they'll feel good about becoming, not workers, the next level up. What do you call them? Keep forgetting the name. I'm so used to playing Dawn of Discovery. Tycoon workers, yes. So they're going to
trying to make the best of the situation.
They need what's the next level up? Employees, right? Sorry about that. So the workers become employees, and when the employees come in, they're going to have a whole new set of needs, but they're going to need all these things as well. They're going to need fish, they're going to need community, and they're going to need drink, and they're going to need the activity, but they're going to also want other things as well. So you got to make sure that your base level,
in my humble abode,
your base level of resources are enough to support not only your level 1 guys, but your level 2 guys, your level 3 guys, level 4 guys, whatever. You can see that our alcohol is going up, our fish is going up. So, and even though we got more people moving in, our resources at this point are good enough to keep them all well satisfied. We're up to 126. Oh, I know why. Now remember, I adjusted their tax rate earlier, and our tax rate we put them on was to have them not move in or leave. So we're not getting anybody in yet. So what I want to do is bring this up to the light green, and they will move in, but they're not going to upgrade.
Oh man, you
will see.
And me with no booze in the house.
You're going to see that we're all of a sudden we're going to go, hopefully, skyrocketing up. 124, 126. So here we go. We're starting more people moving in. You can click on the buildings. You can see we have 1 of 8 living there, but eventually we'll get a couple more in there. And this is what you want to do, is definitely not rush to get up to the next level and to go to the next level, because if you don't have your main resources coming in for that level, then you're going to run into problems when more people come in. And those more people are going to want more resources, and then you're going to be busier getting those resources as well. I still haven't come across all of the AI players. I don't know. Let's go right along the edge of the map here, I guess.
Building selection expanded.
Okay, so our building selection just expanded because we have now 144 of these guys or more. Yep, we got 154. So our building levels have expanded, and you'll see all of a sudden
man.
these guys
You
are not
here?
happy.
And me with no booze in the house.
Hey, quiet. You can see now that they're satisfied with food and community and drink, but now they want an activity. And the activity is gambling. They want a casino. So we're going to build them a casino.
Trenchcoat's treasure trove.
We're going to build them a casino. Just like everything else, the casino has like a area of influence, shall we say, around it. I think I'll build one here. Sure. Now everything within this area influence will be supplied by this casino. We have this one shop right over here. This is why I did it this way. This guy
Sure, it's hard work,
isn't going to get
we could
the
be doing a lot
casino
worse.
bonus, so he'll never become happy, but all the other people will be. These guys, look, they're all happy. So now what we could tell it is, alright, well, since you are 100% happy with everything, we could put this on the next level here with a dark green, and they would upgrade. But I don't want to do that just yet, because I want to make sure that all of our resources are doing just fine with all the new people we're bringing in. We're just basically doubled our population. We're gonna be up to 224, and a minute ago we're at 126 or whatever it was, 146, whatever the number was. So basically we built all these new houses, so we're basically doubled our population. So now we have to see, is our fish coming in fast enough to support all these new people? Is our alcohol coming in fast enough to support all these people? If we upgrade these guys to the next level, then all of a sudden we have to worry about all the needs for the employees, and we're going to be working on that. We're not going to have time to run back here and make more rice paddies or more fishing facilities. There's Trenchcoat. Trenchcoat is basically an AI player that pops up every once in a while. He has some resources, usually on his ship, and he usually also has items you can purchase from him. So for example, he has a fertility of tea that we could purchase for 108 licenses. You can see we have right now 0 licenses. When you complete missions and do things, you'll get licenses, and you can spend those. It's basically like your prestige. And he has things for island upgrades and ship upgrades and all sorts of different things that you can purchase with your licenses, and that's what I did with these guys here. I got a munitions factory upgrade and a sponge farm factory upgrade. Eventually, when you work your way up to the next level, alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring our ship back up here, and we are going to take some of our resources, our tools and our building modules, and we're going to conquer some of these islands around, because we're going to need these eventually anyways.
Yana Rodriguez. I'm the Eden.
There's Yana. Okay, Yana's the goody-goody two-shoe. Oh, while you're here, stop. While you're
Do you need
here,
the Eden Initiative's help?
yeah,
Let
please.
me know if you find
we're going
something.
to buy all of your building
So
modules
we're
and
agreed.
tools, because we're going to need these. In fact, what we ought to do is just come out here and conquer this island, and you'll see as soon as we get close enough, it's going to take some building modules and some tools and some money. As soon as you get close enough to the island, you'll get this little build warehouse on it, and we're going to come up here and build on the north end, and this will claim this island as our own. So we're going to do this throughout the map so we can claim on this, because if this is the only island with wine or sugar beets, we're going to need that later on for... Oops. And I always recommend you put your warehouses where you get as much water within the capabilities as you can. Now when you do this, stop. When you do this, all your resources on your ship transfers over. So we're going to actually take some of these guys back, and you can decide here if you're transferring 10 at a time or 1 at a time or all of them. And so right now I'm going to go to 1, and I'm going to kind of split this up. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, because we're going to go and claim another island as well. Whoops. Let's go claim this guy right here. And like any good tycoon that we are, we will see what we want and we will take it whether they like it or not. So we're going to take this island, we're going to take this island, we're going to go back to our main island, we're going to get some resources, we're going to come up, we're going to take this island and this island. And we'll go from there. We do need truffles later on. Last playthrough, the one that I recorded, I ran into problems because... Oh. Well, first of all, do we want to build on the south end? Sure, let's do that. It's right here by... No. Yeah, sure, what the heck. Let's build down here by this... I don't know. Let's build over here. Pretty close to this guy. You know what? Let's look at our island before we make any rash decisions. We're going to build up here to the north, actually. I want to be able to transport things back to my main island from this island really quickly and easily, so the closer we are to our main island, or the easier it is for our ships to get back and forth. See, here's our main island. The easier it is, the quicker we can get things transferred back and forth, so let's do that. Alright, now come back down here, and
looks like everything's going according to plan for you.
We got some more... So we got some influence with her. We're gonna come down here and talk to the professor. Now the professor is...
Have you signed in?
He's part of the scientific, the techies, basically, technology guys. And basically you have, all races have access to them once you get to a certain level.
I remember you.
Yes.
Do you have a scientific interest in our technologies?
Go back up to 10 here. So we're going to
Even SAAT has to finance its research.
And then we're going to come up and claim this island. I really would like to get truffles. Truffles were, like I said, my last playthrough, I was having problems with truffles. And right now you can see there is no islands with truffles other than this one little island way over here. So what we're going to do, we're going to grab that island before before the Eden Initiative comes and claims this. Now it's not a very big island, so we're just going to build truffles on it eventually. But truffles will be way farther down the line than what we got right now. So it's been about 5 minutes, and we're going to check and see how our our alcohol is going up. You notice our building modules are going up, so our building modules are kicking in. We still have plenty of granulates, so we don't need all these factories running right now. So I'm going to turn one. Now we'll turn 2 of them off, and we'll see if these 2 are able to keep up. And eventually, once we run out of these extra granulates, then we'll turn these guys back on. When they're asleep like this, they don't take nearly as much power, and they don't cost you nearly as much. So we're now going to claim our next island here. Come over here and talk with this girl, and maybe she'll... she doesn't have anything but tools, which might be okay because we're starting to build our own building modules right now. Fish is looking good. So we got plenty of people. What's this thing here?
I wish someone would have some sympathy for us little
Worker
guys.
Walter would like you to recover 4 crates. sure, we will be more than happy to get your crates.
Living ecologically is your
Alright, so we're
time
going
to
to buy all of
choose.
our tools.
Sounds fair.
Now we're going to come down here. And pick up these crates to complete that mission. And that's part of why we got this flashing arrow. It's part of the mission to complete that mission, yes. Alright, so as a good tycoon you want to, and it's really easy on the easy level, is expanding out and grabbing all these extra islands. When you're playing on some of the harder missions, it's not as easy, so definitely want to think about what you have on your island and make sure you grab other islands that don't have these resources. So we don't have corn, we don't have wheat, and we don't have vegetables on our main island. We have tea, rice, and coffee. So by claiming this island and this island, we're going to have 6 different resources. Oh, we do have truffles on this one. Good. Truffles and wine and vegetables. So again, we got truffles right across the river from us, or across the ocean, I guess I should say. Alright, so here's a really good reason why you want to learn about the shift clicking. Is I can click on this, click on this, click on this, click on this, and then bring him back home by shift clicking there. And that'll complete this mission, and the reward will get 77 licenses and some money. So there's how you get some of your licenses to make people happy, and then you can start buying all
There's
sorts
nothing
of...
you can't do, right?
Yep. Okay, where's our ship? Come on. Here it comes. Alright. So definitely want to expand out, grab this island and grab this island, and you know, some of these smaller islands I'm not too concerned about. It's not a lot you can build on this island. There's not a lot of room on this island. Who's this? Oh, this is Global Trust main guy, Rufus there.
Well, you don't know how much this means to me.
Of course. So we can go down and talk with him now. Click on our ship. For some reason it just was outside our area there. So we didn't actually meet up with him. We saw his ship off on the horizon, but we didn't meet up with him. Alright, so this is part 2 of our Let's Playthrough. Like I said in my previous one, I'm trying to keep these a little shorter because when I recorded my first playthrough, it wouldn't let me upload these. Thank you, YouTube. So hopefully you got a pretty good idea of what we're doing here, and when we come back in the next video, we're going to start upgrading our workers, and we're going to see what kind of problems we're going to run into. So be sure to stop by and watch that video as well. Thank you all. See you soon.